Hi everyone! Today you're going to learn about solving fractional equations when you use a method of cross multiplication. I'm going to show you some examples and please write those down in your notebooks. We can use different methods to solve fractional equations. One of them is using cross multiplication. The other one is to use the lowest common denominator. You can choose for yourself which method you like most. An example could be 2x plus 3 over 5 equals 2x over 3. When we use our method of cross multiplication, we're going to make a cross. So as you can see, the 2x plus 3 is linked to the 3, and our 5 is linked to the 2x. So we already made a cross, now we need to multiply. So we do 3 times 2x plus 3 equals 5 times 2x. And please remember that this symbol is the same as our multiplication sign. You need to use brackets since over here in between the 3 and the 2x plus 3 is a multiplication dot, an invisible one. So please make sure that you put this in between brackets since you want to multiply with 2x plus 3 as a total. Now you're going to multiply out of bracket, so you get 3 times 2x and 3 times 3. You will get 6x plus 9 equals 10x, since 5 times 2x equals 10x. Now you're going to solve this equation. And the most common one is to indeed to put all the letters on the left-hand side and all numbers on the right-hand side. However, you can also do it the other way around, so all the numbers on the left-hand side and all letters on the right-hand side. So in that way, I would subtract 6x. If I subtract 6x on both sides, I get 9 equals 4x. I want to know what 1x is, so I will divide everything by 4. So I get 9 over 4 equals x. And maybe it seems a bit strange since we have the numbers on the left-hand side, but we can swap this around. So you get x equals 9 over 4. However, this is not your final answer. We need to simplify this. Since there are two wholes and there is one remainder, we write down 1 over 4. So please write this down as a fraction and not as a decimal, since we want to know what it is as a fraction. Alright, next example. Please try to solve this one yourself first. So pause the video and then check if you did correct or not. Alright, so let's check if you did correct. The first thing that you need to do is we need to make the denominators the same. We can only use cross multiplication if there is one fraction on the left-hand side of our equation and one fraction on the right-hand side of our equation. And now there are two. So therefore, we first must make the denominators the same. We do this by multiplying everything of the first fraction by 4 and of the second fraction by 6. Now we get our denominators with 24. They are the same. However, you must put x minus 5 and x plus 1 in between brackets, since you want to multiply x by 4 and you want to multiply minus 5 by 4. And over here you want to multiply x by 6 and you want to multiply 1 by 6. We can write this down as one fraction. Since the denominators are the same, we can just make it one line. So you get 4x minus 5 minus, because there's a minus over here, 6 times x plus 1 over 24 equals minus 2. Make sure that the minus belongs to the 6. So we're going to multiply out of bracket. So 4 times x and 4 times minus 5. And minus 6 times 1 and minus 6 times x. You get 4x minus 20 minus 6x minus 6 over 24 equals minus 2. We can already simplify this because we can simplify the numerator by highlighting the like terms. 4x minus 6x equals minus 2x, and minus 20 minus 6 equals minus 26. Over 24 equals minus 2. However, it's still really complicated to cross multiply since minus 2 is not a fraction. But we can make it a fraction. Since everything over 1 is just the same, because minus 2 over 1 is the same as minus 2. Minus 2 divided by 1 is minus 2. And now we can cross multiply. We can again make a cross. So 1 times minus 2x minus 26 and 24 times minus 2. You do not need to use brackets since we know that everything multiplied by 1 is just the same. So you get minus 2x minus 26 equals minus 48. And now you can solve this equation. You add 26 on both sides. So you get minus 2x equals minus 22. And you divide everything by minus 2 to get just x. So x equals 11. And please make sure that you remember that negative divided by negative equals a positive number. I really hope that you had this answer. And if you didn't have, please ask your question now.